And it's been taken by Sam, who steps inside his man well. Is he going to shoot? No, he takes it into the box. Sides it under the keeper. That is a brilliant individual goal from Sam. Picked up the ball. Now it's been sent long. Very, very good touch. A brilliant shot. Oh, what a screamer. That is absolutely beautiful from Connor. With another mistake at the back as the ball goes into the path of Sam. And now Liam, who looks to shoot. Goalkeeper makes a tremendous save, but it's into the path of Liam. And he slots it home. You have to say, from a Phoenix Old Boys point of view, that is very, very unlucky. However, it's well won by the Saints, and it's flicked on again into the path of Liam, who shoots. He makes no mistake this time. It's sent wide to Sachi, whose first touch is very good. It takes him past the Phoenix Old Boys left back, and it's sent towards the back stick, and is headed in for the Saints' 5th goal of the game, I believe that is.
We didn't do great, but we were on top for the whole game, I feel. I think we just need that clinical edge, and I think they got tired towards the end, and we exploited that at the end with our pace up front. So yeah, we did well.
Chalvey are a very strong football club. I haven't come across this team before. I think we played them once in our first season, but they would have changed a lot since then, as have we. But as a club, they are very, very strong, very organised. 2 teams in the Hellenic League, so it's going to be a very, very tough game today. Whatever the standard of football they will play to win. They will play for the 90 minutes. They won't switch off today, and every single one of their players out there have been playing for a very long time and are all very good at football.
Hello Darren.
Hi Tom, how are you today?
I'm very good, thank you. How are you, Darren?
Good, good. Are you looking forward to your second game in charge for the season now?
I am. I'm nervous. No, I'm not nervous actually. But we're playing Chalvey today, new to our league, but a very good club with a team still in the Hellenic League. 2 teams in the Hellenic League, so they've got a great club set up. So I'm expecting them to be very organised. Everyone will know how to play football. And I think it will be a tough game today. I don't think it's a team who are impossible to beat, but I think you have to play well to beat them. I think just turning up and playing how we did last week won't be good enough this week.
Right, thank you very much. We'll catch up with you later.
Thank you very much, Darren.
How you doing, young man?
Yeah, not too bad, mate. You?
Very well. Very well indeed. And how was the stag weekend?
Yeah, it was right.
Yeah, enjoyed yourself?
Heavy, yeah.
Good stuff. Fully recovered now?
Almost.
Ready to go and start football.
Good.
For work. Right, first game of the season then?
Yeah, for me, yeah.
Good stuff. And
20 minutes, I reckon. Maybe.
And what's your hopes for this season, mate? Because you're last year's top goal scorer, but Liam's after you this year.
He's already got 3 ahead of me, hasn't he? First game of the season. I just want the team to get to a final, cup final. Good run in the league would be nice. Try to give up the independent accolades and go for a team one. But I want to be top goal scorer.
And you're known as our stat man.
Yeah.
Are you going to continue doing that?
Yeah, I've already started this year.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh right, wow.
Always do. 3 years in a row.
So what actual stats do you collect?
My goals, my assists, my games, my clean sheets. No, team. Goals, not assists, goals and clean sheets normally.
Predictions today?
Tough team, Chalvey. I'm going to go 3-1. I reckon we've got enough up front to get 3-1.
Any goals from you?
Depends if I play, right? I might be on the bench to start with today. So.
Oh, we've not had the teams filled out yet?
No teams yet, and I've been away for a few weeks, so I might be on the bench. So if I come off, I'll do my best to score a goal.
Excellent.
Or assist one, but more so score it.
Right, thank you very much, mate.
Cheers,
good to see you again.
You too, mate.
Scissors and show on scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors.
Is that...
When it's in the air, you can score heads or tails. So heads. Which end would you like?
We'll swap ends, please.
Okay, swap ends, you've got kick off.
Cool,
right.
open, mate.
Okay, mate. All right.
Hello and welcome back to what has been a very promising start to the season for the Stoke Poges Saints, and once again we have another game for you today against Chalvey Sports. So the team today, in between the sticks like usual is Steve. We then have a back three of Craig, Josh and Scott, two wing backs of Tiernan and Cody, a midfield duo of Ryan and Chris, and then we have three forwards today in Sam, Liam and Tyler. So obviously we'll be looking to carry on the great form that has started this season so well for the Saints. And come on the boys. So it will be Chalvey Sports to get us underway in the dark blue and red strip. Stoke Poges in the usual blue, white and red. So here we go. Number 10 has it now. Oh, he does well there. Turns away from his man and sets Chalvey on the attack. And he sends one long ball all into the path of their striker, and it's a very, very good save from Steve. A very early save there. That is not the start that the Saints would have wanted, so we need to pick up and move on from that. And we do this by passing it out from the back now. Liam has it in the corner, does well to get past his man and wins his side a throw on. It's further on in the game now. And that's brilliant work there from Sam, I think. And then it's fallen nicely. Oh, and it's well defended by Chalvey Sports there. So it's the Saints with a throw in, taken by Craig. He's gone down the line, looking to get an early ball into the box. It's a very good ball into the box. It's headed up, it's not dealt with. The keeper claims it well though. This is better for the Saints, come on. Keeper sends it high, wide and long. And it's not really been dealt with. The number 15 is through now. Needs to be very well marshalled, and he has been, and he cuts it back to number 11, but the Saints have bodies back and it has been deflected over the bar. Steve has it now, looks to play it out from the back, and he goes wide to Scott, who goes back to Josh, and he slips, and the player is through now, and he slipped it past Steve. A bit of a howler there for Josh. We all have those moments. Got to pick himself up now and play the rest of the game. That's sort of, it's been coming, you have to say. They've had one or two chances now and they have taken that one. So it's 1-0 to Chalvey Sports. Saints will be looking to get an early goal back now so we can really start pushing forward and getting the 3 points that obviously we would have wanted going into this game. The ball in the centre of the park now, beautiful 1-2, but it's smashed clear by number 10. So it's a corner now for the Saints. It's a very, very crowded box. Josh has gone up for the corner as well. And he's in a very dangerous area, and it's well defended by Chalvey Sports again. Come on the Poges, you need to keep up this pressure now. The capacity crowd absolutely loving it. Thrown down the line, and once again the defender has done well and can clear to number 17, but he's made a bit of a hash of that, and it's here with Craig. He goes back to Ryan, who's been dispossessed by number 11, who sent a very good ball down the line to number 15, but Steve is off his line very quickly and he spares the blushes of the Saints there. So from the resulting throw-in on that far hand side, once again it's a bit scrappy from the Saints. We need to get the ball down, start playing our football, take a touch, take our time. Craig now with it on this right hand side, goes back to Josh. He's saying that he hasn't got anything on, but he plays a good ball into the middle, and that's a really, really good turn from Chris there. And he cuts it back to Craig. Craig will now look to whip one into the box. He does just that. It's a brilliant ball, and it's very well defended by their centre-back. And Liam has a strike, but it's a bit of a miss kick, and now Chalvey will look to counter as they win themselves a free kick. A lot of the play from the Saints coming down this right-hand side with Craig, sort of Sam and Ryan linking up well. And another ball was tried to be sent into the box, but once again it is defended. They're very, very strong at the back, are Chalvey Sports. We've got down their flanks a lot of the times, but when the ball comes into the box, it seems to be marshalled very well by the two big centre-backs. Looking for a big throw into the box from Cody. He does just that into a very dangerous area, flicked on by their player, I believe. And now once again Chalvey will look to counter-attack with their centre midfield, but he's been dispossessed. And it's a shot from a long way out, and that is not a million miles away. This is a lot better from the Saints. Since going a goal down, really been the more dominant side. It's a very ambitious goal kick, and it goes out for a Stoke Poges Saints throw. Sam has it now. Tries to play a 1-2 with Cody, but it's a bit sloppy, and Chalvey Sports have the throw in. It's been a recurring theme of this half that, as the referee, has he blown the whistle? No, I don't think he has yet. That's been a recurring theme of this half, though, that throughout the game, we've been getting into good positions. There's just been a sloppy pass or poor control, and that is the half-time whistle. I'm sure Tom will be having a few stern words with the boys at half-time. Bit of a hairdryer treatment, as this is definitely not the standard that we've seen of the Stoke Poges Saints in the previous 2 games, and they do need to pick it up in the second half. Come on, boys.
Give it everything, right? We've got to do something to change this game, because if we go out there and have another 45 minutes like that, we'll come in and we'll be saying exactly the same thing at full time as well now. We've got a long time to change it, and let's be honest, we're still I know they've had chances, but with every chance they've had balls over the top, or we've gifted them. You know, so it feels like we're being beaten up out there, and we are a little bit in the middle in certain places in the midfield. At the back, because we're playing it just like Scotty said, we're playing it to the players' feet. They've got their back to defend, and these defenders are just going straight through. Okay, so we are getting beaten up a little bit. Add some grit to our play. Add some challenges in, right? And let's just do something different in this half.
So it is Tyler to get us underway when the referee is happy. Seems to be taking an age, and we are off again. Be good to get a very early goal in this half, settle the nerves a bit, as it's hoofed forward, but once again well dealt with by the Chalvey Sports defenders. They played another long ball over the top, but it's gone straight out of play. Tiernan's screaming for it over on this left-hand side, and he's been found absolutely beautifully. It's a very good touch from Tiernan. He now does he look for a 1-2? He's continued his run. Liam battling hard there, and surely that's a foul. Thank you, referee. Good look for a good delivery here. Looks like, I think that is Josh that has come up to take this free kick. Possibly surprising that he isn't in the box himself, but we will see how good the ball in is. It's a very good ball towards the back stick, but the keeper does claim it well. So fair play to him there. Keeper sends it very, very long again. They don't play it out from the back this side, and it's gone straight through to number 6. He takes a shot, and you have to say that's an absolutely amazing finish from their number 6. It's one big goal kick though that's gone right through the Stoke Poges Saints team, and unfortunately that just isn't good enough. You need to get a big head on that, not let the ball bounce, but in fairness to the number 6, that is a very, very good finish. So back with the Saints now. There seems to be a lot of room on the flanks for both Tiernan and Cody to exploit. It's nice football though on that right hand side. As Cody whips a very good ball into the box, but the keeper claims it again. No real competition for that ball there. He had time to bring that down. It's now flicked over the top. And as he chipped the keeper, it's on towards the back stick, and that's gone in the back of the net. I don't know if that was a goal or an own goal, but we will take it. It's chipped over the top of the keeper, and I think that was Liam possibly running in at the back stick. Not quite sure, but whatever happened, we have a goal, and it's now 2-1. Come on, the Saints. Chalvey Sports are getting us back underway again. A nice clipped ball, but just a bit too much on it, and the Saints have the throw-in. Tiernan throws it back to Scott, takes a good touch and then goes back to Tiernan. He's looking for a long ball, and in fairness, and it's well defended by number 14. Very, very close to being into the path of Sam there. Number 6 now has it, and it's been well chased down there by Sam. but he passed it back to the keeper, and the keeper can. Oh, he's tried to clear his lines and he scuffed it, and it's into the path of Sam, and now it's finished, and it's 2-2. An absolute howler from the keeper there. He tried to clear it, made an absolute hash of it, sliced it, kicked it up into the air, and then a relatively easy finish. So it's 2-2. We're back in this now. So that is number 17 trying to flick it on there. But once again, it's been well dealt with by the Saints. This is much better this second half. We're not letting them play their long balls that they like to do. As I say that, he clips a very good long ball off the path of number 15. But Steve is off his line well. It looks to set the boys on another attack. Flicked on by Cody, but it's come to their man in the centre of the park, and he plays a very good ball into number 6 again, but that's well dealt with by Scott on his touch, and he couldn't do anything about it. However, they still have the ball, Chalvey Sports, and he's given a free kick. I'm not sure what for there. Very, very soft, but it has been taken quickly as they look to put a ball into the box. Fairly weak ball, and it is easily dealt with. But is he given a penalty? I think he is given a penalty. I can only assume that was for a handball. It looked very, very suspect as it bounced off. I think it was Scott's foot, onto his arm. I don't really know what he was meant to do there in that situation when the ball piped up. But the referee says it's a handball, and number 17 is coming up to take the penalty. I think that the Saints will feel very, very hard done by there. I personally didn't think it was a penalty. Let us know down in the comments what you think, if you thought that was a penalty or not. But I really didn't see anything too wrong with that. Number 17 steps up, sends Steve the wrong way, and Chalvey Sports are back in the lead. Bit of a gutter for Stoke Poges that they'd worked really hard to get back on level terms, and then a very, very soft penalty, you have to say, has resulted in Chalvey Sports going back ahead. We're not out of this though. Come on, Saints. Very good clipped ball into Tiernan there. And he has time to get his head up, and he tries to send a long ball of his own, and he has done just that. It was from this position that we scored earlier when the keeper made a mistake. And it is scrambled away from the Chalvey Sports defence. Not very composed, but once again we've let the ball bounce from the goal kick. They've sent so many long balls up the field from the defenders or the keeper that, you know, we need to start getting there before they bounce, or the strikers are going to be in, like we've seen they have done. So now Chalvey Sports with an attacking throw-in, but it's been dealt with. Later on now in the second half, Steve has come up to take this free kick, hopefully looking to send it long into a very dangerous position. Scott's calling for it this way. He's got acres of space. I think this is going long though. A bit of a miss kick there, and Steve's now got to run back into his goals. Number 6 looks to play the striker through, and he is through. Number 15, he takes it round to Steve. Has he gone too far? No, he slipped it into the bottom corner, but I believe it's been given an offside. Yeah, Dan is adamant. The brilliant linesman Dan is adamant that was offside. I think has he given a goal? Yeah, he's given the goal. Surely the ref has to listen to the lino there. Stoke Poges can definitely feel themselves very, very hard done by. We've had 2 goals now that you know were a bit soft, and the referee arguably has made 2 very poor decisions there. So it's now 4-2 to Chalvey Sports. You can't help but feeling a bit flat after getting back into the game so well, and then the referee having robbed you of 2 goals. But come on, heads up, boys. We can still salvage a point or 2 from this. Here we are once again on the wings, which has been especially now we've moved into these 3 at the back. The wings definitely have provided us with some attacking threat, but in fairness to the keeper, apart from his miss kick, he's dealt with the high balls very, very well. And he throws it out to number 9 now, in the right back position. He looks to send the ball down the line. And he does just that. And so does number 12, but it's well intercepted by Tiernan. And he sends a very good ball into the path of Sam, I think that is. But once again, Chalvey Sports have dealt with it well. And you have to give it to them. Their defence stood up to a lot of pressure, especially in the second half. And they've repelled a lot of it very well. But the ref has given another free kick against Stoke Poges Saints. I'm not too sure what he has against us, but it's clearly something. Number 10 is over this ball. Very, very decent area for a free kick. He might have a go himself here. I've said that a couple of the big men are up from the back, so we will see what he chooses to do. Definitely looks like number 10 is going to strike it, and he does, and the wall has stood firm. It's gone into the wall, but it's bounced out to number 11. His shot is high, wide. The Saints with a long throw-in into the box again. And he's fallen to the bar with a bicycle kick, and oh, it's off the top of the bar. What an effort. That would have been very, very special indeed. But it's not to be. Such the way this game's gone for us. Very, very small margins, and we somehow find ourselves 4-2 down. If that had gone in, who knows, we could have gone on to win it. The keeper will probably look to send it long, as he's done multiple times. And it's got through our defence again. And oh, that's a very, very good finish. That's an extremely good finish. It's almost a carbon copy of their third goal, where number 6 was on the right. It's now 5-2 to Chalvey Sports. I think the defence will be a bit annoyed with themselves at how they've dealt with some of these long balls, as it's been a reoccurring theme, and we can't really seem to deal with them. Lewis is now on the pitch in the place of Tiernan, I believe, in this sort of left wing back position. 5-2 really doesn't seem a fair reflection of this game, but you have to give it to Chalvey Sports. They've defended well and taken their chances when they've come about. They've realised that the long ball is something that's worked against us, and they've used it on multiple occasions. A corner now for Stoke Poges to salvage some pride, and it's saved off the line. Claim for handball. The keeper's taken it quick though and gone wide to number 15. We sent a very good ball down the line to number 4, and it's well defended, and I believe though that is the full-time whistle. It has ended 5-2 to Chalvey Sports, the Saints' first loss of the season. We were in it for a lot of that game. We did very well to come back from 2-0 down, but then a couple of bad refereeing decisions really did just sort of take the wind out of our sails, and it's now ended 5-2 to Chalvey Sports. You do have to give it to them. If I was going to give anyone a man of the match, I'd probably give it to their number 6 on this right-hand side, who caused us a lot of problems, scored a very good goal. But we will bounce back. See you next time. Thank you for listening.
We do need to calculate mistakes today, which I think we would agree that was generally below par performance from us. But stuff to work on for next week, boys. So don't beat yourself up too hard. You know, there are positives to take out as well, but certainly for me, the defensive, and I say defensive as in the whole team defensively, not just the 3 people at the back, but defensively we were poor today, boys. We've got to cut those out.
Perfect.